Hello everyone. In this video we have a very nice looking exponential equation. We are given that x raised to the power log 4 is equal to x raised to the power log 6 plus x raised to the power log 9. And we have been asked to find the value of x. And to solve this equation, I'll start by transforming these powers to log x. We know that if a and b are two positive real numbers, then a raised to the power log b is equal to b raised to the power log a. This result is not obvious, so I will start by proving it. If you let m to be equal to a raised to the power the log of b, then by taking logs on both sides, we are going to have log m to be equal to the log of a raised to the power the log of b. And this is equal to the log of b multiplied by the log of a. Recall that the log of a raised to the power n is equal to n times the log of a. And since multiplication is commutative, we can write this as the log of a multiplied by the log of b, which can also be written in the form the log of b raised to the power the log of a. And since the log function is injective, m is equal to b raised to the power the log of a. So from this, we can conclude that a raised to the power the log of b is exactly the same as b raised to the power the log of a. Now let's get back to the equation. We are told that x raised to the power log 4 is equal to x raised to the power log 6 plus x raised to the power log 9. And so we can write this in the form 4 raised to the power log x, which is equal to 6 raised to the power log x plus 9 raised to the power log x. And if you let the log of x to be equal to a new variable, say t, then we are going to have 4 raised to the power t to be equal to 6 raised to the power t plus 9 raised to the power t. And if you divide both sides by 9 raised to the power t, we are going to have 4 raised to the power t divided by 9 raised to the power t, which is equal to 6 raised to the power t divided by 9 raised to the power t plus 9 raised to the power t divided by 9 raised to the power t. And we know that a raised to the power m divided by b raised to the power m is the same as a divided by b, all this raised to the power m, where b is not equal to 0. So this implies that 4 over 9, all this raised to the power t, is equal to 6 over 9, all this raised to the power t, plus 1. And we know that 3 divides 6 2 times, and 3 divides 9 3 times. So this implies that 4 over 9, all this raised to the power t, is equal to 2 on 3, all this raised to the power t, plus 1. But we can also express 4 over 9 as 2 over 3, all this squared. So this implies that 2 on 3, all this squared, all this raised to the power t, is equal to 2 on 3, all this raised to the power t, plus 1. Which implies that 2 on 3, all this raised to the power t, all this squared, is equal to 2 on 3 raised to the power t plus 1. And if you let 2 over 3, all this raised to the power t to be equal to, then we are going to obtain m squared to be equal to m plus 1. And this implies that m squared minus m minus 1 is equal to 0. And if you use the quadratic formula, we are going to have m to be equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 plus 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 1 plus or minus the square root of 5 divided by 2. That is m is equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2, which is greater than 0, or m is 1 minus root 5 divided by 2, which is less than 0. But we know that m is equal to 2 on 3, all this raised to the power t, and that this is always positive for all t in a set of real numbers. Therefore, 2 on 3, all this raised to the power t, is only equal to 1 plus root 5 divided by 2. Since 1 minus root 5 divided by 2 is negative. And from the definition of logarithm, t is equal to the log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to the base 2 on 3. And again, we know that the logarithm of x is equal to t. So this implies that the logarithm of x is equal to the logarithm of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to the base 2 on 3. And this implies that x is equal to 10 raised to the power the log of 1 plus root 5 divided by 2 to the base 2 on 3. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel and to share this video with your friends.